A student did 10 English papers in 1 hour. This is how his brain shut down. SC, a 16-year-old boy, presenting to the emergency room, unconscious. His mother Alice tells the immediate nurse that he had suffered from 2 seizures during the past 3 hours. You see, SC is a senior high school student who got an excellent grade on the entrance examination. He does regular exercise these years and hadn't been to the hospital recently. Whatever was happening to him was something new. You probably say that if someone keeps fit with exercise regularly, he must be healthy, right? Well, there's some general knowledge you need to know. A person without physical problems doesn't mean that his mental condition is good. Learning English is as easy as calculating 1 plus 1, and I must be a genius. That's the one he already tells his friends. But one day morning, that's all changed. His girlfriend asked him how to work out this reading comprehension. It's just a piece of cake, he said confidently. But whatever he thought, he could hardly figure out the answer. Eventually, he gave up. He ran the application called 作业帮 to find the answer. But when he taught her how to do it, when he was filled with confidence, and he could imagine his baby would give him a kiss. But when she noticed that what he said was as same as what 作业帮 showed, he was deeply hurt and decided to break up with SC. Just the thought of which these days melancholy overwhelmed him. It can be better if I finish these 10 English papers within 1 hour, and she will come back by my side, he thought. But after finishing them, SC immediately didn't feel well. His blood pressure was rising. His heart rate was so fast that he could feel his heart jumping out of his neck. I'm just stressed out. Nothing is wrong, he thought. So he decided to play video games for fun. But he is a minor. He couldn't play games. His anger all broke up from his brain. He couldn't stand anymore. He dropped his phone angrily. Then he collapsed, lost consciousness immediately. His mother heard the noise, rushed into his room to check out what's happening. She only found him on the floor, so she called for 911 and he's brought to the emergency room where we are now. Given this history of present illness, doctors have a few clues as to what's happening. At an examination, SC had a tachycardia, tachy meaning fast, and cardia referring to heart rate. His heart rate was fast, his breathing rate was fast, but his blood pressure was low. Also, he had hypeремia. Hyper meaning high, in meaning English, and emia meaning presence in blood. High English presence in blood. That's weird because when people are facing with difficult English comprehension, they will just give up and go ahead. Going over his English papers and what his girlfriend told him, the medical team realized that he didn't give up. Instead, he finished them carefully. It's obvious that his will was beyond the paper, considering that he had continuously doing them for an hour. Things gradually became clear. When SC woke up, the medical team provided him with an unlimited account, and he tried to bury himself in the virtual world. He quickly forgot the questions and his girlfriend. Ultimately, his hypeремia disappeared. SC was able to make a full recovery. Today, there is still a large number of students suffering from learning English. SC's case teaches us to adjust our mentality and alternate work with rest. If you feel stressed out, stop without any hesitation. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and be well.